Hey players, we all experience moments of self-doubt, insecurities, and negative thoughts from time to time. But with the right mindset, you can move beyond those limitations. That's why in this episode, Scott from Depression to Expression and I are going to teach you how to stop thinking negative thoughts. For those of you who don't know, Scott has a mental health YouTube channel where he shares tips and walkthroughs on how to deal with anxiety and depression. So here's what Scott had to say.
It's so easy to let negative thoughts and harmful thoughts enter into our mind. They come from our environment, from people, from past experiences when we reflect on these things. So how do you create a shield to really stop these negative thoughts? When you ask yourself the question, is this useful? 99.99999% of the time, the answer is going to be no. It's like, no, these thoughts are actually making me worse. So you're giving yourself the power to create change in your mind by asking yourself, is this useful? And how appropriate is it to think positive when, say, you're approaching a new girl or guy? Because when you think about it, your mind could be doing all the, oh, what if she rejects me? What if she slaps me in the face? What if? You go back to the question, is that useful? Asking myself all of these questions? Of course not.
Negative thoughts have the tendency to stifle you in acting in any kind of way towards the situation. And it's not until you stop and truly observe what's going on that you begin to see how of little use negative thoughts truly are.
I feel that when people aren't super positive, they feel like they're doing something wrong. Like something's wrong with you if you're not positive all the time and energetic. Positivity and thinking positive doesn't necessarily mean the abundance of physical energy. Being positive means you are content with your own situation, you can overcome certain challenges, and you have a wide perspective on the life you're living. Contentment is what you should strive for in your life all the time. Happiness is just another emotion. You're gonna be happy when you do something that makes you happy. You're gonna be sad when something bad happens to you. Emotions are always in motion, fluctuating. So if you don't feel positive all the time, don't worry about it. You can make the effort to be positive, but some days, for me, it's just not happening. You just don't feel good. Be okay with not feeling energetic and happy 100% of the time, every single day, 24 hours a day. That's impossible. You're gonna burn out.
Here's the truth. No one is truly positive all the time. Not even me. Everyone encounters what-if situations where they question what's going on. It's normal and it's perfectly fine to do that. We're always aiming to be in that mindset of pure positivity, whatever that may be, and we're always shooting ourselves down because we can't reach it for some reason. And that reason is very evident. Not every day is going to be a good, positive day. There will be days where you feel like crap, and that is fine too.
Another great way to create lasting change, to think positively, is to kind of change how you talk to yourself. Let's say you have a lot of problems. You're struggling to pay the rent. Let's say you have exams too. You're fighting with your roommate. You can't ask this girl out. Change the word problem to the word challenge. That already makes me feel better when I switch those two words, because a challenge is something you can overcome. And once you overcome it, you feel good about yourself. Problem I see as something bad. I think of math when I think of problems and how terribly I did in math class. Challenge, to me, I think of sports. I think of trying to win, personal power. So next time you're thinking that you have a problem, think of it as a challenge.
Language plays a huge part in how we perceive things. Just look at what Scott said. By simply changing the word problem into challenge, we now look at it as something that can be overcome rather than something that just overtakes our life. What do you guys think though? Do you find yourself thinking lots of negative thoughts? Leave your comments below and we'll talk about it. If you're ever feeling depressed, watching Scott's videos will help you learn how to take that depression and express it in a way that pushes forward positivity and acceptance in your life. As always guys, love and peace. Hey, thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button below. I make a new video every Tuesday on a range of different topics, including self-help, dating, philosophy, and more. Plus, if you want exclusive stories and tips that I don't share in my videos, make sure to sign up for the Josh Speaks newsletter. The link is in the description below.